What's up, AuthorTube? My name is Taquanda Taylor, and I am the author of the paranormal drama series, The Five Sisters. The first book, Power, is available now in paperback on Amazon. So this video, if you guys can tell by the title, excuse me, is going to be basically my goals for March. So I'm going to do my wrap up for February, how I did with those goals, and then I'll go over my goals for March. So you guys remember from the last goals video, my little notebook that I said I promised to pick up more than once in the month. I didn't do that, but I did make some success with this. So we'll go over that. Before we get started, a couple things. I apologize for that if I'm clearing my throat a lot in this video. A couple videos back, I mentioned that I wasn't feeling well. So I kind of got a little better, and then I kind of got a little sick again. I don't know what's going on. I think it's the weather up here in upstate New York. It is fluctuating and just up and down. It's warm one day, then it's like cold, like freezing. We're getting more snow. So that's really like affecting me, trying to get better. And I just feel like I have this frog in my throat and it just won't go away. Also, if you guys notice, I am wearing earrings. Don't pay no mind to my nails that are just not done. But I feel like I just needed to switch something up. I found these in my jewelry box, and I haven't worn earrings. Well, I've worn earrings here and there, but like recorded with earrings on, I haven't done that since like the first year that I've been on this here AuthorTube. I used to do with my hoops. So I just did some little I was gonna say subtle, but they've got the little hoops. Let me move my hair back and little diamonds on it. So I just wanted to point that out. If you guys notice, like, hey, what's going on? There is something different. I have earrings on, which I hardly ever wear. But see, I apologize. I don't know what's going on. You guys, I just can't get better. I just can't seem to get better. Don't anybody mention the doctor. We'll get to that. So let me pop this open and we will go over, let's see, find my tab. We will go over my goals for February and how I did. All right. So my first goal was to read 6 books. That was a fail because I think I read one. I maybe read one. I may not have read any. I'm reading a book. I actually have the book right here. Move stuff out of the way. So in my last video, I told you guys that this is the book that I am currently reading. I am on page 200. So this is the book that I'm currently reading. I can't remember if I started this. I think I started this when I went on vacation. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if when I started that one. I'm not sure which book I finished for the last month or if I finished the book. But read 6 books, and we're just gonna say that is a big old fail. I did not read 6 books. You guys, I think that my reading challenge goal for Goodreads for this year was a little big. I had been doing so well. I made 24 books last year and I read over 24 books and I was doing so good. And so I was like, I'm going to double it and I'm going to do 48 books this year. It is not going very, very well, you guys. So yeah, that was a fail. My second goal was to finish writing the Five Sisters book 2, TFS book 2. I did. I completed that goal. So yay, applause. That one's done. I finished writing the first draft. 3 was put together my series Bible for Thicker Than Water and get like some plotting done for the first book. I did that. That is completed. Yay me. 4 was start editing. So I'm starting my first round of edits for the Five Sisters book 2, which I did start that like last week or something like that. I started it after I came back from vacation. 5 is a personal sales goal for my first book, Power. That was a fail. I haven't sold any books in a while, and we will get to that in a bit. But yeah, that was a fail. 6 was to make a doctor's appointment. Once again, this is a fail. And I'm going to tell you guys why this is a fail. So I'm trying to straighten up right now because as we're talking about doctor's appointment, my back is kind of bothering me. So the reason why this is a fail is I actually I started the process of calling the doctor and making a doctor's appointment. The problem is where I was going to the doctor, I hadn't been there in 5 years. There's a backstory on why I have not been to the doctor in 5 years. But I haven't been there in 5 years. So I would have to do new patient registry. When I tried to talk to them for the new patient registry, I was on hold. It was like really busy. And I was doing this on my lunch break at work. So I had to like hang that call up and get back to work. I didn't want to sit the whole time on hold. But I was going to try to make that appointment before February ended so I can like mark that out as a complete. But the more I thought about it, the more I talked to other coworkers and just some people who know about my pain history and things like that, it became very apparent to me that I'm not going to be really satisfied going back to that doctor's office where I was going before. It's one of those places, it's a family medicine center. So a lot of times the doctors are very rotated. You may not always see the same person, but the issue is that I stopped going because I was not getting any results. I wasn't getting any answers. My pain is still the same, sometimes worse. I'm being put on medicine that's not helping with the pain level. And it's basically, I'm just taking these meds and it's not really doing anything and I'm still in pain. So I stopped going. So I thought about it. I do need to go back to the doctors because there's not just my physical health that I need to get, maintain and get fixed and whatever the issue is, like, but also mental health. I need to start seeing somebody about that. But I decided, why am I going to keep putting myself back in that situation? So what I want to do is research a doctor and try to find somebody that best suits my needs, as opposed to going back to some place where I'm probably going to see a doctor that it's just not going to be helpful. They're going to put me on ibuprofen, which, oh my gosh, I'm so tired of ibuprofen. It does absolutely nothing. It may help for some people, but it does absolutely nothing for me. It is a pointless drug that I'm taking. Pointless. It doesn't even help with a freaking headache, because when I was on vacation, I had headaches and I was taking the ibuprofen and it wasn't doing anything for my freaking headache. So I just can't. So I need to find a doctor who really is going to listen to me and try to help manage my pain and, take it from there. So that is why this one is a fail. It has been a fail for months. But it is a fail for February just because I decided in the final hour that enough was enough. And if I was going to go back to the doctor, I need to find the right doctor. That's pretty much it. That was my little spiel. Sorry for taking up so much time with that, but that was my little spiel. Number 7 is to learn how to budget. That is also a fail. You guys, money. I don't get money. I mean, I get it. It gets into my paycheck. And then as much as I don't like to spend it, it somehow ends up going away. There's bills and all of this stuff. Food. I like food. It's just a problem with these bills. So that is something that is not on there. It's a fail. And number 8 is to be more social. So I'm going to count that as a complete because I went on vacation. And I talked to people. The important thing is to get out of the house. My social time is work. And then I go home. But I went on vacation, so I'm going to count that as a complete. And you guys can argue with me if you want to. But I'm going to say that I completed that because I went on vacation. And it wasn't just me sitting around. I actually went out. I went to New Orleans. I went to Mardi Gras. And I had fun. So we're going to say that that was a complete. So out of my goals for February, I had 8 goals. And I completed 4. So we're going to say that it was a success, and I'm so proud of myself this month, you guys. Yay! You guys can applaud. Thank you. Enough with stop the applause. Stop. Yes, I am so happy, you guys, because I have been doing really bad with my goals. But this month, February, I did pretty good. And that was without picking up this book. But I kind of remembered what the goals were. So we've got our March goals in here. There are only 6 goals this month for March. The 6th, it was 5, but as I was sitting here thinking about the goals, I had to add another one. I was also watching a YouTube video or an AuthorTube video. So the last one had to get added in there because it's a little important and I've been kind of, slacking on it. So we'll just go through this and we'll try to end this video soon. I don't want it to drag on. But number 1 is to read 4 books. I dropped it. So you guys, I could have added it. I could have made it 9 to try to make up for the last 2 months, but that is just being too ambitious for me right now. So we're going to go with read 4 books for the month. And I will probably read none because that's just how it's been going. But I'm doubting myself already, you guys. That's just it. Number 2 is to finish the first edit of the Five Sisters book 2. So that one I definitely have to squeeze in time between both jobs and sleep to get this first edit done. Number 3 is a personal sales goal. Number 4 is to research doctors. Previous conversation is that instead of me writing on here, make a doctor's appointment, I actually need to put in some research and find a doctor that is going to be good for me, the right doctor for me. Number 5 is be more social. I'm going to probably add this every month just because I need to get out of the house more. I am always in the house. I need to get out of the house more. So that one is probably going to be on here every month. And number 6 is learn marketing. That was the one that I had to add, you guys. So I have these sales goals that I try to do every month because I am trying to sell more books. I am trying to make writing a career and get the book, the knowledge of the books out there and stuff like that. And I just don't know how to market, you guys. I sit here and I tell you guys, hey, I wrote a book. And I'll post on social media, hey, I wrote a book. But there's no real work being put behind that, and I need to learn marketing. So that I put on here because that is very important. I also lowered my sales goal from the previous months just because I need to make it a little bit more attainable. So if somebody wants to buy a book, it's available on Amazon and I can link it below. I think that it's a very good story, and I'm working on book 2 right now, trying to get that out to you guys. Hopefully, fingers crossed, by this summer. I am self-published, so everything right now I kind of play it by ear just because I don't write full-time. I have a job. I have a little part-time thing to try to make a little extra money to, help me survive life. So I try to fit writing in every day, every other day sometimes. But yeah, so if somebody wants to buy a book, hey, linked below. It's called The Five Sisters. First book is called Power. But yeah, so that is it. I have 6 goals to try to get through this month. I got 4 out of 8 from last month. So we will count that. If I get 3 out of 6, we're good. I would love to get more than the 3. I would love to successfully complete all of those goals for March. So you guys cross your fingers. This video is going to end right here. I am done. I feel like I look a mess. And I will probably bring you guys, I think I want to record my next day off from work where I don't really have to do much of anything. I think I'll record a writing vlog, and then the next day, because I get 2 days off a week, and then the next day I'll record a reading vlog and try to get through some reading, because I haven't picked this book up since I've been back from vacation, you guys. And it's a good story, but I probably don't even know where I was at in it. I'm going to tell you right now. So I'm going to have to skim through it and try to remember what I was reading. Oh, but that's book 5. So I got book 5 to get through. Then I've got 6 and 7. And then I don't even know if I'm going to work on that TBR from the unboxing. I have a lot of books on my iPad, on my Kindle. So I can probably get through those, and those will probably go through pretty fast because most of those are probably novellas, Yeah, so that'll be it. So I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I didn't know what to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is always just so rough, and you guys stick through it with me. So thanks. That's all I've got. Bye.